All right, I'm over here. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Morning Vibe. I'm listening to James Brown, Mind Power. I love this song. I love it. Okay, so we had a little bit of hijinks this morning. I see that my bow is a little bit askew. That's okay. We still Black Bow Squad. Okay. So I have shit all over my desk. I have necklace materials. I got cards. I got journal, notebooks, all of the things. But I'm showing up. My son just called me a little bit ago and was like, I don't feel good. And like, it's not that I don't believe him because he did have COVID earlier this year, but like, it's giving very 7 years ago when my son was really struggling in school because he couldn't grasp these concepts because of his focus or whatever. And he just didn't want to go to school. So I would be like, are you sick? And he would be like, I'm sick. But like he legit had to repeat that grade. So now but like again, and this is because of that shift that he had in when the pandemic started. And he stopped taking his ADHD medicine that I was so reluctant to give him initially because, I was feeling like, oh, I don't want my child medicated. And these people only want people to have medicine and all this shit. And so last night he came in and he was like, well, Mom, I'm not even going to lie about it. I didn't do well on some tests. And I was like, we're going to have the same conversation until you make a different move here, buddy. Brother. Like, so if you don't want to take, and this is my personal experience. I did not want to take an anti-anxiety medication. So I learned to manage my anxiety without medication. But if you're not willing to put in the time and effort to just make different changes for yourself, like all he needs to do is bring a notebook with him and sit to write notes. When the teacher is talking, write notes. You know how I know? Because I also did not want to pay attention to them hoes. But what I did was write notes when they were talking. So I would take in the information and have it right there. You want to be looking at the window. Thinking you're going to grasp what somebody's saying to you. Boy. So I was like, I'm going to buy you some notebooks. Because I was like, well, what are you using during class? Are you writing notes? No. Well, how you going to get it? How you going to get it? I said, as many times as this message, this is a message coming up for you here. Because that's how it works. That's how it works. The message is going to keep coming up. But if you don't know how to decipher those messages, you won't get the message. So, which leads me to my next point. I'm fixing to kick off a campaign here in a little bit. Why do you need a creative, or why do you need Miss Creative? so you can get the message, because you're not getting the message. The spirit is jumping into your life, saying the same thing over and over again. You need to study, or you need to this, or you need to this. And your ass is like, oh, I just don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out, what is God trying to say to me? Well, it's a repetitive message of the same nature. Repetitive. It's the same shit over and over and over again. But that's why I'm here, because I'm going to decipher the messages. And I'm already knowing what they're trying to say to you when you start talking to me. And you start telling me the things that are going on. I'm like, seen this one before. I've seen this before. So yeah, so if you're not paying attention, or you don't know how to decipher the messages, you're not going to get the message. And you're going to keep having the same issue over and over again until you do something different and you make the change. So that's why you need a creative, or you need Miss Creative. Additionally, some of y'all out here selling y'all stuff, I am bored. I'm bored looking at it. Don't you want to have fun? Don't you want the people who are watching you, your customers, your potential customers, don't you want them to be in a space of enjoyment when they're looking at your stuff? You want them to die of boredom? No. Like, we need to go back to fun commercials. We need to go back to fun commercials. And even if they're not running on TV, we can run commercials on social media that are for joy and enjoyment and selling your products. But you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. So get you a creative. All right, let's see what the cards guys say. I am calling in the support of my angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, my heavenly Father, my creator who lives in me. Hallelujah. I honor and see myself. I agree to find the path, stay the course, trust the process, and enjoy the journey. Amen. These bracelets are clink, clink, clinking on the desk on my grandma's vanity. I know grandma's like, you always messing with my furniture. Because I spent a lot of time in my grandma's bedroom playing and was always in her shit. I was always in my grandma's stuff. She was a sweet lady. She was a sweet lady. When I want to be nice, I'm like, let me embody grandma. Let me bring in some of that DNA. Let me bring in some of that DNA, because I can't say I'm not like I am nice, but I will get with you too if you need to get got with. Hello, person watching. Good morning. We have run out of candles and I still have not had time to go to the store. So that's why I'm still running the if you're inclined to get candles. But it's all good. I may go this morning. 4 of Pentacles. When we gonna stop lacking? God, when you gonna stop lacking? Damn. 5 Swords. What it is, what it is. Y'all know in New York, I think it was New York, they fixing to fire nurses who refuse to get vaccinated. The Emperor in reverse. And I say, oh, because I was like, let me pull the last card because I was about to put this down and start rambling. I was about to be like, in another thing. So a couple of years ago, maybe it wasn't even a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, I decided that I was going to get an old school car and drive around the country and play love songs in all the places where they're having these kerfuffles, because there's going to be plenty of them. And the devil in reverse. There's going to be plenty kerfuffles out here. Okay. So I was like, well, shit, I'll just go play love songs wherever there's a bunch of hate. I'll just slide up, skirt, turn the music up on them. But then I also was like, oh, we could have some really cool music festivals and just like play music in the street or whatever. I mean, they're gonna be fighting. Like everybody's probably like, she's crazy. Yeah, but I know what I'm talking about too. So I'm kind of looking forward to it because it's gonna be like a major shift, but it is going to be very chaotic. It's gonna be very chaotic, but I mean, it's just the changing tide. And then I saw another article that said that the Treasury is going to run out of money on the 18th of October if they don't raise the debt ceiling. So that's that. So we got to look at some other ways we can trade. If there's not going to be any money, because how many people are going to be outside? All of them. You know, if the only people who have money are the people who went to work based on their vaccine, there's going to be a mass amount of people who are like, fuck that, first of all. But then they're not going to be able to give us any more money. So what are we going to do? Got to figure it out. And that's something that I've been talking about for a while now, too. All right. So now we know Mercury is in retrograde. And I'm looking at these cards and I just really feel like there's a tendency to kind of feel powerless. And I know this is something that comes up for me during Mercury retrograde too, because like we're really not in control of these hijinks that take place. For me, it's typically some technology issue having to do with my yeah, let me play this. My live streams and stuff. Because I have a wound in, wanting to be seen a certain way. So like whenever I come off kind of raggedy, it's triggering. But like, I don't care. I'm not about to lose my shit and knock all this off the desk. It just is what it is because we can't control it. But just remember that you have tools that have been accumulated. And if you use them, you will have power. You will be in power. And you won't feel restricted by these things that attack your ego. Because that's what it is. It's like, where do you need to work? The pressure is on where you need to work. So like, if you feel like people always want to flex on you or come at you wrong, or I don't know why she's talking to me like this, like maybe you also need to work on how you talk to people. I don't know. That could be it. Because it's probably it. You know what I mean? Like people have a really difficult time accepting the mirroring that takes place out here. Like I see it in my kids all the time. One will be like, so-and-so did this. And I'm like, you just did that to me 5 minutes ago. Just did it. So if it's bothering you when this person does it, how the hell you think I feel when you do it to me? So if you want them to stop, you got to stop doing it. You got to stop doing it. You feel like somebody's playing in your face, then you got to be honest. You got to speak up and speak your truth. That's how you get it to stop. You have all the resources and all the tools that you need to do this work. You feel powerless because you give away all your power, and likely because you don't even know where your power is coming from. I saw a post the other day where it talked about Pluto placements. Pluto's kind of a powerhouse in our charts. My Pluto is in 6 houses, and that means that I am good of service when I'm of service, which is what I do. So I have a lot of power in that area. I also have a blessing when it comes to growing other people's money. So let me help you get your finances going. Okay, because that's what I'm good at. Like people are coming to my office talking about, I want this and I want to be able to do this, but I don't know. I'm like, well, have you thought about doing it like this? No, I haven't. I'm like, that's why you came over here. People are so surprised when I have these ideas for them. And I'm like, that's why you came. That's why you came over here. Because you didn't know how to do it. And I do. Okay. It's not my brand. It's not my business. I don't care. I had an idea the other morning and I was like, that would be really cool. But this person is not my client. And it's like, I'll just hold it. So I thought about making an idea bank. And I might do that. Anyway, just remember how much power you have, because you've done this before. Like, if we got 4 retrogrades a year, approximately, I guess 4, about 4, 3 or 4. You've done it before. You know, we also have some aspects being made to Chiron right now. Let me see. Do I still have that pulled up? Probably not. Yes, it's right here. Okay. We got Mars up opposite Chiron and Sun opposite Chiron. Show some issues there with your deepest, greatest wound. So, like, a lot of y'all got Chiron and Taurus. A lot of y'all got Chiron and Taurus. 4 of Pentacles activity. I'm going to lose everything. I'll never be rich. Not with that attitude. Not with that attitude. Like, money is an endless energy. If you want more of it, you have to ask. And then also you have to be open to the opportunities, because that's how it comes to you, through the opportunity. Are you aware that this is the opportunity that leads you to the money that you asked for? Are you aware that this opportunity, this person, an individual coming into your experience saying, I need XYZ that you have to offer, that is the opportunity for you to get what it was that you prayed for? I need $1,000. Here comes somebody today. I'm looking for blah, blah, blah. Do you have this? Boom. There go your $1,000 right there. But if you're not paying attention, you're like, I just need the stack of money. Sorry, boo-boo. Sometimes it's you got to put some energy forth to get the money, but it's still right there for you. It's still right there for you. But like I said, a lot of y'all have Chiron and Taurus, which means, first of all, you don't even like being in your body. You don't know how to use your body. You don't love your body. You be treating your body like trash, garbage, eating all the wrong foods, staying up all night, getting fucked up, just destroying the vessel that is going to be what you use to obtain the wealth that you are so desperate for. Respect your vessel. It is one of your tools. It is the thing that holds and houses your emotions, your energetic body that is connected to the unseen realm, which is what you're praying. Unseen, hello, we need you. So your body, all of them, gotta be right and tight for you to make those connections and do the things. And if you're in a state of depression, or you're in the sunken place because you don't have the money, you're not going to be going places, doing things, saying the words that are required, because there's words required, there's keywords required to activate the next person that says, this is the person who has the thing that I need. So if you're doing that, you're not going to be doing what you need to do in order for you to get the money. So hello, wake up. Wake up. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. Wake up. Get you some coffee or something. All right. I think that's it. I will see y'all later. Don't be a self-hater. Listen to some music today. Try to enjoy the vibe. Can't say that it's going to be super easy. Probably going to be some irritations out here, and you're going to feel like everything is being tested, because it is. They're trying to see, how serious are you about what you asked for? Because you likely asked for something big. How serious are you about it? Are you going to stay the course? Or are you going to quit just because it feels a little bit difficult? Are you going to take the long journey to what it is that you want? You're looking around you and you don't see it. That's fine. You got to find something in right now that aligns with the feeling of what it is that you want. So if I want $1 million, I got to feel like $1 million. And I have to carry the joy that I would have if I had that $1 million. Okay. So your physical reality gonna play tricks on you because it's gonna be like, ew, that's not it. No, that's not it. But you can get out of it. It begins with joy. That's about it. All right. Like I said, I'll see y'all later. And don't be a self-hater. If you need anything, you know where to find me. If you want to buy me candles, the information is below. All right. Bye-bye.